Nothing like a nice breezy day for Congratulations, Tyson. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Way to go.
And a bunch of them. Real proud of you. You made it.
Long time.
Well, we just came in from the West Texas wind, and the wind blew in Tyson Turnbow, and Tyson is just back from Austin in our state capital and the state golf tournament, and you did quite well.
Yes, ma'am. I got third in tennis, and I won the state championship in golf.
Well, you couldn't do much better, could you?
No, ma'am. I was very satisfied.
I guess so. Did you eat your Wheaties Monday morning?
I ate a lot of stuff Monday.
What'd you eat Monday morning?
Just about everything you could think of. They were stuffing food down me to try to keep me hydrated and energized.
Now, is it really different in Austin weather, humidity, etc., and temperature to play tennis and golf than out here in Muleshoe High School?
Well, the wind was about the same, but the humidity was a little different. So,
what was the humidity Monday and Tuesday?
I'm not for sure exactly what it was, but the sun it was pretty cloudy, so the sun wasn't too much of a factor, but the humidity was a little different.
The first time ever in your life that you picked up a golf club, Tyson, well, how old were you?
I think I was around 2 years old.
Were you?
As soon as I could start walking, I had a club in my hand.
Do you remember the first time you really played golf? How old were you?
I started playing in tournaments when I was 5 years old. We just did little 3-hole tournaments when I lived in Iowa.
And so your parents encouraged this?
Yes, ma'am.
And does your mother play golf?
She does. Not too often, but she does like to go out there every now and then.
And your dad?
He likes to play as well.
Okay, that's right. And your brother?
He played golf in college, so yes, he likes to play.
And now what about tennis? What's the first time you ever picked up a tennis racket?
I played tennis when I lived in Iowa as well when I was around the age of 5, but
Really?
I never played as much as I did golf. I just kind of picked it up for the fun of it and just played for the fun of it and just every now and then. So.
And it's nice that these are two sports that you can go on and enjoy throughout your life.
Yes, ma'am. 2 sports that you can do the rest of your life pretty much.
Right. That's right. And your coach for golf, Coach Carey Sudduth, I guess you were a little excited.
Well, yes, we had a great time. Lifelong dream for this young man. I've watched him grow. I've watched him work very, very hard. And if he was honest, he would admit he expected himself to do this before this year. And so he had a major goal in mind. And so with that self-pressure plus other people's expectations, to go down there and get it done is pretty special.
Now, in the tennis match, how many in 2A boys singles were there starting out on Monday morning?
8. Yes, two from each region. Yes.
2 from each region, and we're Region 1.
Yes, ma'am.
And then how many golfers?
There were 8 teams of 5, so that would be 40 plus 8 individuals, so 48.
And so he did great in both.
He did. That was the first time I had seen him play tennis. Golf's always been what I've done with him. He's a very good tennis player, but the golf was amazing. He was a determined young man out there. It was quite a. I don't know what the word is. It was quite an exhibition. I told Mr. Mott a while ago he was a machine.
Machine. Tyson the Machine. Now, Tyson, how old are you?
I'm 17.
You're still 17?
Yes, ma'am.
And now, after you graduate later this month from Muleshoe High School, what are you going to do?
I signed with Midland College to play golf about a couple weeks ago, so I'm going to go down there and play golf for them.
Now, are you going to stay at Midland College?
I talked to the Tech coach last week, so I'm looking to transfer and play golf at Tech after my first year.
So that is going to be wonderful, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
First at Midland and then in Lubbock at Tech. Now, your parents, tell me their names.
James and Shelley Turnbow.
Now, did they both graduate from Muleshoe High School?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what about their athletic careers at MHS?
Well, my mom, she won state in shot or discus, I believe, and she got 3rd in shot put. So, and then my dad played basketball here, and he went on to play basketball at South Plains. So they got my athletic ability from both of them, I guess.
Well, now listen, the Dunham grandparents I know were quite athletic too.
Yes, ma'am.
What about Bobby, Nell, and Jack?
I've heard a lot of stories about them as well. So.
And now your other grandparents, where do they live now?
They live in Henderson, Kentucky.
And they used to live in Muleshoe, and what are their names?
Bill and Pete Turnbow.
And you have a brother that lives in Muleshoe.
Yes, ma'am, Trevor Turnbow.
And he was quite an athlete at Muleshoe.
Yes, ma'am. He made it to state in golf his senior year, so, and he played basketball. So.
And you've played basketball also.
Yes, ma'am. Basketball, golf, and tennis.
And now, I tell you, you had been down there before as a freshman, hadn't you, Tyson?
Yes, ma'am.
How'd you do your freshman year in the golf tournament?
I tied for 5th individually, and we tied for 3rd as a team and ended up getting 4th. So. And
now, who was on that team your freshman year?
It was me, Patrick Precure, Brad Pointer, Brett Pointer, and Brian Pointer.
So you got to go back for your second time this year, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you really nailed it.
Yes, ma'am.
And congratulations to you. Listen, if anything could be won by hugs, you got plenty of them out there.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Were you thrilled with that escort into town by the firemen and all the sirens from the police and the supporters here at the school?
I was. It's pretty neat with all that going on. Yes, ma'am.
Well, we want to say congratulations too. And your tennis coach is who?
Coley Cox.
Coley Cox is the tennis coach, and Tyson Turnbow, a senior at Muleshoe High School, first in the state of Texas. And that's a big, wide state, Tyson, in golf. And we are very proud of you, and in also your tennis. You did extremely well. How did you make it between the tennis court and the golf course?
Well, Monday morning we left the hotel around 5:30, and we went to the tennis courts, and I got there around 6:15. We started my match at 6:45, and I finished it around 8. And we got in the car, and I changed and went to the golf course.
You changed in the car?
Well, I changed at the tennis courts as fast as I could, and then we got in the car and drove to the golf course.
And how far was that?
It took us about 30
minutes, 30 miles.
Well,
No,
Austin traffic.
Did you get a ticket?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You weren't going to go very fast. There were no tickets. There was a lot of traffic.
Okay. And so then you got to the golf course about
yes,
what
ma'am.
time?
Around 9. I teed off at 9:50, and then I got through with that, and I went straight back to the tennis courts. So.
Oh my! Well, did you get hung up in any worse traffic than just Austin traffic?
The second time, to the second tennis match, the traffic was really, really bad.
I bet.
So we had people from UIL calling, "Where are you? Where are you? We need you here."
Well, where he was at the right place at the right time, wasn't he, Carey? And that's Tyson Turnbow. And congratulations again to Tyson, son of Shelley and James Turnbow of Muleshoe.